answering that first precursor question. Where should we look and how should we look? And then hopefully that will lead us in the longer term to finding life. So what is astrobiology really all about? It's all about collaboration from a scientific perspective. Because all of the scientific disciplines that you see appearing on the screen right now all contribute to addressing the questions of astrobiology. And this includes the humanities. Philosophy, philosophers and theologians were in fact two of the professions before the age of science that were contributing to these questions. And there are philosophical and theological and ethical implications of this work. And so we work with people in the humanities so that we are not just focused on the science, but we are working to understand the implications that this scientific work has for society as a whole. Now, the NASA Astrobiology Institute, which I am very privileged to be the director of, was formed explicitly to bring together the professionals in all of these disciplines and to share the products of all of this work with people all over the world. So let me tell you a bit about the NASA Astrobiology Institute. We are a so-called virtual institute. That is, there is not a big building with hundreds of astrobiologists in it somewhere. There may be such, there actually are such big buildings, but not with quite this many. But we have competitively selected science teams. Each one of those teams is actually a consortium of many organizations. There are roughly 600 researchers in those teams today, and this is an old version of the slide. There should be about 100 participating institutions. Roughly 400 of those researchers are beyond the postdoctoral level, and there are about 200 postdoctoral researchers and students, mainly graduate students, but also some undergraduates. A number of those people are members of the U.S. National Academy of Sciences. And the entire institute is managed and integrated by a central office at the NASA Ames Research Center, which is in California, just north of San Jose and just south of San Francisco. So it was very nice for me to be back here in San Francisco, so I was particularly appreciative of that. The lead institutions for our current 14 teams are shown here, and we have many international partners, and the number of international partners is growing fairly rapidly. Two of our partnerships are at the government-to-government level, which involved signing an agreement between NASA and the government